If you weren't at the premiere last night, you get to relive the experience by watching my music video here on stream.
Yeah, bands on top of the bands like I'm on Twitch saying cracker. I push a lot of peas.
Can't say that word. I don't know why I said that. I'm really happy with how that came out. That was directed by my homie 401. He crushed that shit. Streaming on all platforms. Peep the music video whenever you want. Closer we get to this whole responses thing, worse my nervousness is getting over it. I may not have thought this through. If you guys didn't know, this stream was done on the release date of my new music video, Cracker. I can say that on YouTube, which is awesome. If you want to check it out, there will be this big card at the end that you can click or tap to take you to it. It would genuinely mean a lot to me. If not, though, enjoy the video. Thanks for tuning in. Music starting. This is the trial music. The Phoenix Wright trial music. We are now in court. I repeat, we are now in court. This court is officially in session. We are a court of law, a court of public opinion. So like about as far as from law as you get. Judge Judy looking ass, you fucking pricks. I even have this little witness stand set up. Yeah, so the question was just tell me your worst opinion. Very unspecific, could be any topic. This is an echo chamber, guys. So everybody be sure to have the same opinion. Nobody disagree. That's the idea here. There's like actually a sinking feeling in my gut. I may have jumped into this a little too soon. Walmart is better than Kmart. I gotta stop making these anonymous so I can ban whoever this was, or at least just make it so they can never respond to another one of these. At least so I can like put them on blast. I'm just not a fan of this. You should get to kill a kid if it's A, yours, and B, under 3 months old. I don't know, man. If you had a kid, but they decide parenting's not for you, just, I don't know, deletus the fetus and try again. It's not a fetus anymore. It's a lie. It's out of the womb. When you are in a better spot in time, I just think you should get to dispose of it legally. I mean, it can't do anything yet, right? No taxes, no school, no contribution to anything. It don't have a life yet in terms of being helpful or getting to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. I feel like that's a really bad standard for that, because there are plenty of like adult-aged people who have like higher functioning but can't like perform any of the tasks that you're talking about. Like they can't hold the job down because of like a disability or something. So if you apply that logic across the board, not good. You're talking about after the baby's been born. This isn't like a third trimester situation. This is just straight up the kid is like outside the womb and kicking and shit. Like just straight up advocacy for child murder this early in, guys. The actual child murder, not like whatever conservatives think child murder is. Spice should not exist. It is so stupid. It adds nothing to the food it's put on, and it just makes the meal you're eating so unenjoyable. Why did this one have to come up right after the one complaining about, like, the white people shit? Based fuck spicy food? Dude, spicy food is good as hell. You are dumb as fuck. Spice is, like, a godsend, as far as I'm concerned. This is 100% insomnia, and I refuse to believe it's not. I will unshamefully say this. When I went to the UK, I had some of the best wings I've ever had at this place called Nando's. It's like a chain there, and it's really good. But they have, like, this plate of 10 wings with random spices, and every single one of their sauces were so good, dude. Anyways, what flavors? It does nothing other than make you suffer while you eat your food, and it's everywhere in the most unnecessary products. There's no escape. Brands will have hot and spicy crispy shredded chicken, then have an original crispy shredded chicken, but the original is also spicy. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I think you just have a surprisingly low threshold for spice, because every regular brand chicken I have is just, it doesn't taste spicy to me. It just masks the delicious savory flavors of food, and there's so many other ways to change a dish other than putting spicy shit on it that just makes you feel awful. Incorrect. Nando's is fucking fire on both fronts, yeah. Bro, just don't put spice on your food. Like, I physically don't like eating chicken wings if they aren't at least a little spicy. I need a little burn. This dude is British for real, but like British people like have that shit down. Nando's is like popular as fuck there, and it's so good. I feel like this is something a lot of people would agree with, but I don't enjoy Eminem's music. I feel like his lyrics are alright, but the beat is always meh. Also, his music has always been attention seeking, if that makes sense. Well, I mean, have you seen mine? I literally include names for the sole reason of getting fucking Twitter mentions about it. I can appreciate how his lyrics are made to surprise people, but it feels like it's only there to cover up what he really wants to talk about. I don't know, it might not make sense, but yeah, I also don't like him because rednecks don't like hip-hop or rap, but they like Eminem. There's truth to this, but Eminem himself has never been a fan of that interpretation of him. He's always been like very for the culture in his own way. He's not really advanced his style beyond like staccato fast shit in the last half a decade. Like, I think there's a few, like, I can count the amount of Eminem tracks I've liked on one hand that have come out since 2016. He's still capable of making good music, and like, I don't think we should be taking away his ability to write in like rhyme and shit just because we don't necessarily enjoy his recent output. Oh yeah, I like Venom for the wrong reasons. I like that song for all the wrong reasons. South Park is the best satire show ever. The jokes hit, the moral of the episode makes sense, and the call-outs are done right. Family Guy is shit, and the fact that it's compared to South Park is shitty. Yeah, well, does South Park have funny cutaway gags? I didn't think so. Perfection is irrelevant. What is the point of having no flaws? You really can't get there, and there shouldn't be competition surrounding a concept concept that no human being has truly reached. This is just like objectively true. Perfection is impossible. And while you should always be seeking self-improvement, the reason you should always be seeking self-improvement is because you will never be perfect. Like that's just reality. Like this isn't an opinion. This is just how it is. At least that's how I interpret it, because you physically can't be perfect. So it, like, trying to attain perfection, literally speaking, is dumb. Like, now the saying of chasing perfection and hoping to achieve greatness, that's like that makes sense as like a philosophy, but you're doing that with the understanding that you won't reach perfection. Boobs are not attractive in the slightest. They're just giant lumps of flesh that serve one purpose, and that's to feed smaller humans. No sex appeal, 0 out of 10. This is just, boobs are not inherently sexual, but I feel like you can find boobs sexually appealing in the same way you can find a man's pec sexually appealing. They're both just chests. Neither are inherently made to be ogled after, but they can like be ogled, like they can make you ogle, you know? Nipple on woman is not allowed compared to man nipple. I don't know. They're just like satisfying to hold. I don't know. They feel good. I don't know what you want from me. Xbox 360 is better than one, hands down. This is coming from someone who no longer owns a 360 because the 2 of the 3 I have owned have spontaneously broken. Motherfucker is arguing for how much better than the one it is, but despite having 2 that have broken and getting a 3rd. I'll say this. I think Xbox 360 were definitely a better experience to be playing on than the one was. Like, the one was plagued by DRM controversies, issues with the consoles, and just culturally, the 360 was a lot more exciting to live in, I think. Whereas PS4 was like kind of the prime 7th gen console to own. But as far as a technical perspective, the one could play more games. Like, you could actually, I don't know about that. Xbox 360 had a fucking killer arcade. The indie game scene was so poppin' here, and if I had some extra Microsoft points, I would buy so much shovelware and lose hours to it. When you think about it, if you get rid of a lot of the humans, there might be more smarter people because they're smart enough to survive. This is eugenics. This is just like, dare I say, what the Nazis thought. Moving on. I hate vanilla ice cream with a burning passion. It tastes like ass, and I'm tired of pretending that it doesn't. I feel like the only thing you can hate about vanilla ice cream is that it's very vanilla. Like, it's a safe option. This person would like spicy ice cream, and I would actually be down to try that. Pepsi is light years better than Coke. You are so dumb. You are so dumb. They're very close, but Coke edges it out easily. Absolutely nothing besides cheese belongs on pizza, including weird spices or pepperoni. I hope you're lactose intolerant and you just actually really like shitting. That's the only excuse I can think of for this. Being homophobic and transphobic is valid as long as you keep it to yourself? No, it is fucking not. If you can't get rid of these, you're better off not saying anything about it. But it's like, you're not valid. You're not fucking valid, dog. Creep by Radiohead is really good, and I cried during the climax. Sorry, I just read that as you cry when you climax. Like, every time you bust a nut, you just like shed a tear because you're just awed by the beauty of Mother Nature giving you the ability to do that. MHA sucks in both manga and in the series. It was never good. And this is your opinion, but I think you're fucking wrong. Manga's fire. Most people's biggest complaint with MHA is the fandom, but the manga's fucking sick. You can't change my mind. Like, it goes so hard. MHA is not that good, at least the anime kind of dips off in quality past season 3, but season 6 is like their chance to kind of pick up, because the bits they've been adapting since the first half of season 3, the weakest parts of the manga. After like where they left off in season 5, it's pretty much all killer no fill. Like, it goes off the rails, booty cheek to booty cheek nonstop, and it's almost tonal whiplash. Mashed potato is the most disgusting thing ever invented. If you like any other version of potato, that you just can't stand by this opinion. Facebook can be like Twitter if you know how to use it. How is this a good thing? Boyfriend's hot, sorry, but Springtrap's fine. Yeah, I know. I'm dating him for a reason. Missing anywhere is fine if you don't get caught. This seems more like, well, God saw you, so you did get caught. Pushing someone down the stairs is kind of funny. Oh my God. You people are insane. I mean, this is the chat that has several murder attempt confessions on their belt, so. Starting chaos with this. Jillian is better than Jacqueline. Oh man. Self-referential stuff, man. Mod's gonna have a field day tonight. Good God. Which one of y'all? I'ma ban you. Oh, that's so evil, dude. Just like you hit it, you targeted the mods where you knew it would hurt and like start a screaming match. I bet Jillian's feeling real good right about now, though. Listening to the music in the shower is for betas? What the fuck? What do you just sit there with your thoughts? You just like listen to yourself think? Fuck that. What do you do? Listen to a fucking grind set podcast? No, bro, I'm listening to Earl Sweatshirt while I wash my fucking skin. No. Men should not be allowed to cook. I feel like this is just you wanting things to stay the same. I feel like if your problem with men cooking is that their cooking sucks, the requirement should be that men should all be taught how to cook when young so that they stop sucking at cooking. Like, if they live on their own, should they just only order takeout? Like, what do you want? White is very, very attractive, just objectively true. Doors, wheels, you're fucking stupid, man. It's wheels. I'm done having this argument. There's just no calculable, logistical way there are more doors than wheels. It's embarrassing to even say it out loud. And that brings us to the end of our shit opinions segment 1. We may do another one of these. I'll probably narrow down the search criteria or like what the threshold for what we're including is. But did you know if you're watching this on YouTube, you missed out? Because I stream this live on twitch.tv/Kwote, and I do so on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You could have been here, man. Also, check out my new song that I can't say the name of on Twitch. But you on YouTube know it. That's the one thing you got over these fucks.